Hi, I'm Neil, and in this video we're talking gear. Stay tuned. Back in 1984 I bought this Bushcraft Monroe 35, a 35 litre day sack that's absolutely bomb-proof. And this has been used pretty much every day since that day back in 1984. Starting to get a bit tired now. The zip on the top's broken and we've got a big split in the back. So this one's starting to come to the end of its usable life. The year before that, I purchased one of these. This is the Bushcraft Cyclops Rock 70 litre rucksack. Big enough for pretty much everything I wanted to do, but not too massive. If I was away for any period of time, I had to really think about what I was packing in there. So it was the perfect size. I could carry all I needed, but just what I needed, nothing extra. Between the two of these, that was all my load carrying for many years. Eventually, after 13 years, my original one of these broke. The frame on it snapped, and I had to look around for another solution because they stopped making the Cyclops Rock. I looked at the Bushcraft Crusader, 100 litre Bergen, excellent Bergen, but a bit on the big side at times. I also looked at the Carrymore SF range, the low vector systems rucksacks, as well as various military rucksacks as well. US Alice packs, both medium and large, the Swedish Army packs, and various other British Army rucksacks. But I couldn't find anything that was exactly right. They all had different little features that I liked, but the overall package wasn't what I was looking for. So what I did was I sat down and I designed my own rucksack. And it took a period of years to get all of the ideas together that I actually wanted. Then I researched the fabrics, a little bit about design and construction, and eventually I made my own rucksack. And what I wanted, the main design feature, was something that would do the job of a day sack, a main pack, perhaps even an expedition pack as well. Something I could use every day, something I could use for much bigger trips away as well. So here's what I came up with. This was my solution to my load carrying problem. Somewhere between the Cyclops Rock and the Monroe, size wise, but a lot more versatile. Good sized lid, and it's a floating lid. It can be completely detached and move up and down. I've put a front pocket on, which the Monroe never had, and I always thought it would be a really useful feature to have. In there I can carry stuff that I need to get to on the trail. On the sides, big mesh dump pockets plus compression straps, so I can make the pack more secure if there's less load in it. A harness. It's a very simple harness, there's no frame. This is a soft pack, so it needs careful packing. There's lots and lots of padding in the back there, and we've put nice wide shoulder straps on it as well. And this can be used as my everyday pack. The mesh side pockets also allow me to carry other gear, either tools that I'm going to be using through the day, water, or perhaps even wet kit, a wet set of waterproofs or wet basher can be stashed in these mesh side pockets. And they're really useful, and they help extend the capacity of the pack. If I'm away for just a weekend, my sleeping bag, my food, my clothing, everything can go in the main body. And the extra things like my basher kit, my tools, my water and my brew kit can all go in these good sized side pockets. There's also a generous sized lid pocket. Big grab handle, lifting it on and off of vehicles. And under the lid there's a mesh pocket as well for carrying extra items, or again waterproof gear that you need to get to in a hurry. Nowadays most packs that we see have an internal frame, but the old-fashioned external frame is a very useful item too. I found this pack frame. This is a Swedish Army LK35, so it's a day sack frame. It's incredibly strong and robust. It's relatively lightweight and it's a very good and useful piece of kit. And what I've done with this, I've allowed the harness on my rucksack to be completely detachable so it can fit onto this frame system. So I can put shoulder straps and a waist belt on, and I can use this for carrying other things. So if I've got to transport water, firewood, or perhaps my teaching boxes over any distance at all, rather than trying to carry it in my arms, I can load it straight onto the pack frame, which gives me a great deal of versatility. What it also allows me to do is, if I'm away for any length of time and I want to put some quite serious amounts of weight into my pack frame, or in the summer when I want airspace on my back, so I haven't got a hot sweaty back because my pack is close to it, I can mount my pack onto the pack frame. So there's my pack mounted up onto the frame. This gives me the capacity to carry quite a bit more weight. I can strap more stuff to the sides, and it also gives me a degree of comfort because I've got good airspace around the back. Because I've got a big padded waist belt on there, I can carry more weight on my pelvis rather than up on my shoulders. The actual height of the pack when it's on isn't massively high. It still hangs quite low, just above where my shoulder line is. And that's because most of the time I'm moving through woodland, and a great big tall pack will get caught on the trees. Instead, this is quite a short, squat pack, and quite wide. So as I move through the brush, this stands less chance of getting snagged up. One of the features I liked with the old Bushcraft Crusader was it had zip-on, zip-off side pockets. The British Army liked that too. They nicked that idea and used it on their issue infantry rucksack. And what it allows you to do is to have small packs. So if you're working away from a base camp and you only need a few items like a water bottle, maybe a bit of warm kit and a waterproof, it will all fit into one of these. It has a little harness that allows it to be carried as a day sack, and if you've got two of these, the two can be mounted together to form a small pack system. Ideal for just short day runs or day walks, certainly in the summertime. Of course, what it also allows me to do is extend the capacity of my Bergen a little bit more, okay, to take it up to more of an expedition sized bag. So there she is, fully loaded. I put in zips down both sides that will accept these side pockets, so it gives me that capacity to extend the amount of kit I can carry quite considerably if I need to. At the same time, I can also shrink it down as much as I need to. So there you have it. That's my take on how to build a rucksack. If you're a rucksack manufacturer, maybe take note of a few of the points that are on there. If you're somebody just like me that likes to make things and likes to solve problems yourself rather than going out and buying a solution, then I hope this video has helped. If you enjoyed the video, please remember, subscribe to our channel. Until next time, stay safe.